This will sound very strange, but the day of President Trump's election win in November of 2016, when he won by 77 electoral votes, on the same day that the Prime Minister of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu, had been in office for exactly 7 years, 7 months, and 7 days, is a prophecy that is predicting that Israel will bomb Iran's nuclear, energy, and weapons facilities on September 4th, 2023, and then will nuke and completely destroy Damascus, Syria on October 9th, 2023. The date that this video is posted proves that these predictions are being made ahead of time, as do these time-stamped emails and forensic notes PDF documents. If you are skeptical for some reason, please email me and I will forward these to you. The analysis in this video explains how God's true big picture of signs, patterns, and connections points to the date August 26th, 2023, and why it was believed that this would be the predicted date that Israel would bomb Iran's nuclear, energy, and weapons facilities. Since the time of the original production of this video, God's signs have revealed more knowledge, and instead of bombing Iran on August 26th, it is now predicted that Israel will bomb Iran's nuclear, energy, and weapons facilities on September 4th, 2023. It is now predicted that Israel will nuke and completely destroy Damascus, Syria on October 9th, 2023, 35 days after it is predicted that Israel will bomb Iran on September 4th, 2023. It will be explained in other videos, but this 35 days in between when it is predicted that Israel will bomb Iran and when it is predicted that Israel will nuke Damascus, Syria, is why it was 35 days in between the day that the smoke bomb was thrown at the Prime Minister of Japan, who is from Hiroshima, and the day that the first Jewish leader of Ukraine made a surprise visit to the G7 summit in Hiroshima, Japan. Hiroshima is the symbolic location on which the first nuclear bomb was used in an act of war. This is relevant because it is predicted that the next nuclear bomb that will be used in an act of war will be when Israel will nuke Damascus, Syria, after Israel will bomb Iran's nuclear, energy, and weapons facilities. The day before the Jewish leader of Ukraine made a surprise visit to Hiroshima at the G7 summit was the day that he made a surprise visit to the Arab League summit. And in this summit, the Arab League welcomed back Syria into the Arab League of Nations. Damascus, Syria is symbolized by the number 44, and the Antichrist is the 44th president. At the time of the start of the Russia-Ukraine war, Vladimir Zelensky had just turned 44 years old, and Ukraine had a population of 44 million. It will be explained in other videos how this 35 days in between the date it is predicted that Israel will bomb Iran and the date that it is predicted that Israel will nuke Damascus is why Bob Barker hosted the TV game show The Price is Right for a record 35 years, and why he died on the same day that news broke that the U.S. Marines are buying for the right price 44 of Israel's Iron Dome launchers. That day was August 26, 2023, the date that God was pointing to in advance, as will be explained in this video. And August 26th is 44 days before it is predicted that Israel will nuke Damascus, Syria on October 9th, 2023. Bob Barker is famous for his fight scene with the Jewish comedian Adam Sandler, and Israel will begin its fight with Iran on September 4th, when it will bomb the Bashur nuclear power plant, and Bashur rhymes with Barker. It is predicted that Israel will bomb Iran's Bashur nuclear power plant 9 days after Bob Barker died at the age of 99. And Barker died on August 26th, the date that God was pointing to in advance. All right, I just wanted to make a quick addendum, an addition to the video that I already made, which is this video here, titled God's Prediction, Israel Will Nuke Syria on September 4th, equals Trump's missiles that he launched into Syria, which was on April 17th, 2017. What I forgot to add, and by the way, this will be explained in that other video, this diagram, but I just wanted to add this connection right here because I forgot to include this connection here. And that is that. And by the way, all of this is leading to the date that it is predicted that Israel will bomb Iran on August 26th, 2023, and then 9 days later will nuke and completely destroy Damascus, Syria, which is why God has tied in this prophetic sign involving trumpet, God's trumpet, that he uses to trumpet and highlight his prophetic signs, the date that he launched these 59 missiles into Syria, and on his 77th day in office. This connects to the day that he was elected by 77 electoral votes. This gives us a second witness to the connection here. And so we're skipping this connection, we're hopping this connection here with this connection, and we're connecting 77 electoral votes to Trump's 77th day in office. And God's true big picture of signs, patterns, and connections works on the principle of second and third and multiple witnesses confirming a matter, which is what the Bible says is required. And that is what makes what is being explained on this channel true and not a product of one's imagination, and different and unique than everything else on the internet that claims to be an analysis of God's prophetic signs. So that gives us our second witness to this connection right here. But this is the day that, well, Trump was elected by 77 electoral votes, and Netanyahu, the leader of Israel, on this day had been in office for exactly 7 years, 7 months, and 7 days. This is a parallel or a parallel with the Bible, with the leader of the Hebrews, Joshua, who led them around the walls of security of the ancient city of Jericho after they crossed into the promised land. And they did this once per day for 7 days, and then on the 7th day they marched around 7 times while 7 priests blew 7 trumpets. It was a symbolic 3 sets of 7, which God frequently uses in his prophetic signs. For example, on this day, Trump, on his inauguration, was 70 years, 7 months, and 7 days old exactly, and it connects with 73 days, which also hints at 3 sets of 7. Anyway, this connection here, and this is relevant to what we're talking about, which is this prediction that Israel will bomb Iran and Damascus. This is connected to Netanyahu, who will be leading Israel at the time that this will happen. And that's why we have this connection here, which is 600 times 600 hours, which is the equivalent of 6,000 times 6,000 minutes. This hints at 666, the number in Bible prophecy associated with the Antichrist. It's the equivalent of 150 days. And in the account of Noah's flood in the Bible, the flood lasted for 150 days. And also, 3,600 hours is also hinting at 666 because the 36th triangular number is 666. And in which, by the way, in a triangle of numbers, the last number in the 36th row is 666. And 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 all the way up to 36 equals 666. All right, so that's why we have this connection here. And so that would be that. I think I just wanted to add this. Make sure you watch the other video to get the explanation for all of this. It is truly amazing. Some social media sites have a maximum length for videos that can be posted, and so I need to cut this video into 2 parts. Click on the link to watch the remainder of this video. You can also find this link in the description box below this video. Make sure you watch the remainder of this extremely important video that is posted on a different channel than the one you are watching now. The link to the rest of this video is in the description box below this video. If the link is not in the description box below this video, visit odyssey.com, which is spelled ODYSEE.com. On odyssey.com, in the search bar, type the name of my channel, Harris Crash Prediction. Then go into the channel by clicking the channel name, Harris Crash Prediction. Once you are on the channel's homepage, then click Content. Then use the channel's search box. This is different than the odyssey.com search box. Search for this video by typing the same video title as the title of the video you are currently watching. Alternatively, for more information on how to find this video, visit the website harriscrashprediction.com. Hopefully you at least found this introduction video to be interesting, and if so, please leave a like and a comment and upvote the video, and please consider sharing the video.